This is the Insta360 X4, and I am so excited to try this puppy out.
Let's go!
Honestly, I gotta give a huge thanks to all the YouTubers that I think Insta360 sent this guy out to, including iJustine, Unbox Therapy, and especially Mr. Who's Boss. He was the first one who I checked it out. And I've been meaning to get a new action camera for a long time, and this does two purposes. Not just replace my old GoPro Hero 7, but also gives me a new camera that I could do 360-degree videos in. And the best part is that it records in 8K. A lot of people might be asking, like, why does 8K matter? Most of our videos, you know, will show up in 4K anyway. The answer to that is actually because of zoom quality, believe it or not. It allows us to zoom in just a little bit more. And so what I want to do in this vlog today is unbox it and try it out in the field with you guys. So come on, turn up, let's go. So the Insta360 comes in fairly normal packaging, but when you unbox this puppy, there it is, the camera looking right at you. This is fairly beautiful, actually. I love it. Next, you have literally everything else in this other side, and I literally mean everything else. In fact, here's the little case that they give you to store your Insta360, and believe it or not, everything else is inside that case. So let's open it up and check it out. So when you open it, you get a case to protect the camera, you get this nice little cloth to clean the lenses with, and you get USB-C, because of course you do. And they also give you like little lens protectors as well for the camera, and instructions, because of course they do. The one thing about the Insta360 that's kind of troubling is that you can't like just turn it on and set it up on its own. You do need to go and download the app, but when you do, it's fairly easy after that to just set up. And in fact, what the app does is that it also helps update the firmware to make your camera run awesome. So when all that is done, you're good to go. Now, in addition to the Insta360, I also did get the bullet time handle, and I want to try these puppies out. So first, let's switch the footage to the Insta360 X4 starting now. This is pretty sick, actually. No, I can't hear the audio yet, but I'm looking at this, and apart from its like wide field of view, wow, this is actually pretty amazing. So welcome to my bedroom, apparently, now that y'all could see it like even better. But I don't think that this is the best place to test it out, so
bye.
Thank you. That was a good Uber ride. Honestly, really awesome Uber driver. But let's get back to why we're really here. So I was also trying out the Insta360 app, and Nikon is a really awesome app that allows you to basically take the 360-degree videos that we're recording today, put them out into their regular 16:9 format,
And so Mike's
and
okay.
basically upload it. But I think you could also upload 360-degree videos from it, and that's something I want to try for the channel. I want to come back on a different day and organize to do a full 360-degree video at the gathering place, and I think that should be awesome. I'm just demonstrating the Insta360.
Dude, that is sick.
I know, right?
Did you just get it?
Yeah, I got it like yesterday.
That's fucking awesome. It's a 360 cam?
Yeah,
So like it can see all the way around?
like basically this.
Oh.
We know you.
Oh, hey, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
No.
Should we try grown man playing on children's swings? Now, there's one feature I'm really dying to check out, and it's called bullet time. And basically what it is that you need to get the bullet time handle, and you swing the camera around yourself. So let's go and see what that's about. Let's look for a place where we could practice bullet time, and let me show you what it is. To be honest, I'm super scared of doing this, but I still want to try it anyway. Honestly, if you practice this enough and you get the hang of it, I think that bullet time is actually really fun. I can't wait to see how this looks on the computer. Oh wait, we have this. Let's look for some stuff that a grown adult could do that's action-packed but also wouldn't seem weird. That's really cool. You think you could hold on to this while you do that? That should come out. Ooh, let's try that. There you go. That's an action camera, by the way. Ooh.
Probably can't.
No, that's okay. I understand. This is some pretty. Oh no, this is gonna come out also. This is pretty mundane though. Now if you're using this in the regular mode, if you're using this in like the flat mode, the camera does have a setting called me mode as well, which is what I'm recording this on right now. I just find it a bit weird, especially when you move your camera up like this, because suddenly it's not on you, it's on like your body. But when you have it laid down flat like that, I guess it works. Oh my, there was one thing, how could I forget this feature? Come, let's go. I completely forgot for a moment that a lot of people use these as like pseudo drones. Insta360 themselves, I think, also has a video where they like demonstrate that in action, and I completely forgot about this, and that was like one of the biggest reasons why I got it. I think we've tried enough of the Insta360 here. Let's go home and see how all of this like stacks up. Haircut. And we're back. Yes, in the same evening that I went to record this footage, I also got a haircut and I did a trim because eventually I was supposed to. So my experience with this was actually pretty surprising, and not just because of it being the first time that I'd used it, but I was also amazed at the potential that it brought in some of its use cases. In case you didn't realize, at the beginning when we just got to the park, that was actually the same clip, but being shown from two different angles because of the potential of this camera. And I think Mr. Who's the Boss actually might have said it best.
The point, I think, of shooting every single angle all at once is not to keep every single angle, it's so that you can decide later.
And with the power of keyframing, that ability to pick your angles becomes even more powerful, because you're not left to one static shot. The angles of the camera could actually move with you, and the two clips that I'm showing now are perfect examples of what I've done thanks to the Studio Desktop program, but the app can do this as well. Heck, even this pseudo drone shot that I did, where it's focusing on the bear, that wasn't done by the camera. I went into the app to keyframe that to show it like how it's showing up now. In fact, if you want to know how powerful that ability to choose is, here's the hypothetical before I move on. Imagine the camera is like this, one side facing you, another side facing the stuff in front. And that way you have the ability to get your facial reaction as well as the events that's happening in front. That's pretty amazing. But it's not just choice that you get with this. For an action camera, you expect durability, and this thing is durable. I think if you were to get into an accident with this, it could at least last a few impacts. And then it also helps that they give you the lens protectors, and there's more lens protectors on the market that you could attach to this camera to protect the lenses even more. Now, originally I was concerned about the quality of the video on the camera because there were some of them that seemed a little worse than others, but I think if you make the choices correctly on quality, like if you could go 4K instead of 8K or even 5.7K, and if you have high light areas, I think that you're good with this. Also, the audio quality is pretty good. In fact, you know what, with all these factors, I would say if you're looking for your first vlogging camera, this combined with the Insta360 Studio app for your edits, I would say that's a pretty good combination, and you could start vlogging with this for about 500 bucks. The only concerns I really have is the fact that bullet time, I don't know if that's how bullet time is supposed to look, But I'm surprised that it wasn't more on me, and that you can't change the angles of that after the fact. And the other thing is that me mode seemed to act kind of weird, especially when you brought the camera up higher than just this. Also, the Studio Desktop app, I'm surprised that the Studio Desktop program doesn't have all the features of the app, such as the edits. That would have been really cool, but at least that's not going to be a deal breaker for anybody. That shouldn't be a deal breaker. You just go and do the stuff on your phone and then transfer it onto your desktop and then apply that into your videos. Overall, I'm really looking forward to some of the videos that we're going to shoot with this. I'm looking forward to using this during the convention circuit, actually. I have some ideas for this, especially for the VidCon convention. In case you all don't know what the convention circuit is, real quick, we are planning on visiting 5 conventions for the rest of the year, so stay tuned for more information on that. So if you all are trying to make a decision on if to get the Insta360 X4 and you came to this video to get more information, I do hope that it helps you. And I do hope that if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for more episodes of #vlogs. I really love doing these vlogs, and I'm looking forward to doing the convention circuit as the year progresses. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace.